Hey everyone, so we have a little bit of a lighthearted blind here today that we're going to be doing. Fireball versus Fireball. The standard Fireball cinnamon whiskey versus this Fireball small batch Dragon Reserve. I want to kind of see if there really is any difference. They do charge a little bit more for this. I'm not a Fireball fan, full disclaimer on that one. My wife and I did do a husband and wife review on this one. We both liked it. However, when I did comparisons against other cinnamon type whiskeys, the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire was my favorite. I think the Jim Beam Fire was second, and Fireball was last. That was before this ever even came out. And actually, my wife's was in the opposite order. She preferred this the best. But I want to see really, this is the one that everybody knows all over the world. This is the one that I'm not quite sure how new it is, but it's certainly newer than this. Basically, the difference is it is considered a small batch. They're both 66 proof. It's considered a small batch. It's cinnamon whiskey rested with charred oak for, it says for, extra smoothness. It's a limited edition version of the regular Fireball cinnamon whiskey, aged in used bourbon barrels for about 3 months. So basically, does the influence of, number one, being aged in bourbon barrels improve this at all? And this being some kind of a small batch, I really would be surprised if I notice a real difference, but let's just do it as a blind and see if there really is something special about this. Here we go. Okay, so we have these poured up, mixed up, have no idea which is which. They're both really chilled. I really did not notice any difference in color, so I'm kind of not really afraid to look at them. I would think that the one in the rested in the barrels for 3 months could possibly be slightly darker. But again, let's just put this in perspective. I don't really consider this like real whiskey. But we're just, like I said, it's a lighthearted blind. So let's give it your nose. Getting more nose on this one. I'm not really sure if there's anything meaningful with that. I think that the real test is in the taste. Cheers. Okay, cheers. We'll do a couple back and forth off camera. Hold on. Okay, so I did a couple of tastes back and forth to save some time off camera. It could go either way. Since I got a little bit more nose out of this one, I'll also say I got a little more flavor out of this one. So let's just say, based on that this is the Fireball small batch. I think it is. Wait, let me just, hold on. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure with my glasses on, I couldn't read it because I wrote SB for small batch and F for Fireball. This indeed is the small batch. Let's move them to their positions here. That's this one, and this is this one. So yeah, for whatever it's worth, and believe me, it's not much. I was able to pick out a little more nose, a little more flavor out of this one. Let me do this now, knowing that which one is which. Regular Fireball. Small batch. It's very subtle. There's a little more flavor, but honestly, I would not go out of your way to get this. If you have this, if you like Fireball, you'll like either one of these. It's really subtle. It's very, very slight. And I'm not going to be purchasing either one of these for a long time. Cheers.